Again, everybody, Lance Russell and Dave Brown right along ringside, and we're ready to go with another big day. Championship wrestling and son of a gun as usual. I'm looking forward to it. Love it, dude.
Oh, indeed. This opening match today, Tony Boyles will be in here. He's given a good account of himself the last couple of times we've seen him. He's going to be going against Killer Karl Krupp today. It'll be Rick Morton in a single match against Dr. Bill Irwin. Should be a good one. Ken Wayne goes against Handsome Jimmy Valiant in a single match. And then it's going to be a tag team match, Manchurian scheduled against Tommy and Eddie Gilbert. And that's not all. Expiration of time match today. Tag team, superstar Bill Dundee will be teaming with Tojo Yamamoto to go against Big Bub's
Gun. We got some interesting things. I want to say a couple of things to you here on the opener. And that is that we've got some exciting news on the Southern Tag Belts, and we'll be telling you all about it. We had originally scheduled a Southern Tag Championship match scheduled for Championship Wrestling today. We got some comments to make about that. I heard something just as we came in for the show, and also we'll hold that up. Also, I want to say that Jerry the King Lawler will be back. We got some interesting news, Jerry, about his leg and about the new treatment that he's undergoing, and we'll be talking about that. All in all, I think we got a dandy lined up. And son of a gun, we better get started on it right now. We'll never get it done. Want to get them all in, and let's take time out right now. We'll be back with that opening bout with Killer Karl Krupp in just a moment. Back in the ring, or back in the ring, first in the ring. Tony Boyles is in there. That empty spot that you see on the left side of the screen is reserved for the Killer. And here he comes. Jimmy Hart holding the ropes down, and we're ready for the official introductions. Davey?
This is going to be a one-fall Arkansas at 191 pounds. On the right of your screen, Tony Boyles. And going against him from Mannheim, Germany, 262 pounds with his manager, Jimmy Hart, Killer Karl Krupp. This is a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Referee Paul Morton.
And if the referee can get them all out of there, Tony's standing waiting. Boy, there's the big Killer. Look at that. Woo! How'd you like to run in that? Not on a dark night, but on a bright day. Anytime. Okay, ready for it. Bell time. Here we go, Dave.
Tony Boyles, Karl Krupp. Boy, this Boyles, a little guy, hasn't been wrestling that long. But he's a battler, as you see right there. He's battling Killer Karl. Using the forearm. Smashing Krupp back into the turnbuckle. Flips him across the ring. Oh, Boyles went in a little too quick. Killer Karl had that foot ready. One of the mistakes of youth. Get a guy going and then go after him a little too quick. In trouble. Karl Krupp. Mannheim, Germany. Pulling hair, slamming Tony Boyles down to the mat. A jab. Jim from ringside. Krupp's got his hand wrapped around Tony's throat. Off the rope, Krupp with the boot. Cover, 1, 2. That's all he gets is a 2 count. Tony Boyles. Still battling. Karl Krupp's got that hand wrapped around his throat again. Krupp smashing with the right hand. Krupp has Boyles by the hair. Smacked his head into the turnbuckle. Now up in the air. Boyles body slam by Killer Karl. We're about 1 minute 45 seconds into the action. Killer Karl Krupp in control, as he has been except for the opening few seconds of the match. Boyles trying to break out of that hole. Killer Karl puts him into the rope. And he runs right back into him as Boyles came off the rope. Killer Karl just swinging that big right arm. Boyles trying to fight back. Killer Karl Krupp making liberal use of the chokehold. There's a body slam by Krupp. We're now passing the 3-minute mark. Killer Karl Krupp with a right fist. Boyles trying.
He's fighting still, Davey.
He's giving it all he's got, and here he comes back. Krupp comes off the ropes. Killer Karl off his feet, I think, for the first time in the match. Boyles grabs him, whips him into the rope again, but this time, Killer Karl ready with a foot. Krupp with the claw. That's it. Count of 3. All over.
With a big claw in there, Killer Karl come through with it, Davey, on what kind of time?
3 minutes, 47 seconds.
3:47, the killer from Anaheim, Germany. The official winner is Killer Karl Krupp. Wave Country Championship Wrestling. We'll be getting into the ring here in just a moment. Hey, I want to take time to remind you that wrestling Monday night, not Tuesday in the Gardens, Monday night. Now make your plans because you're going to want to be there. 8 big matches, no increase in price, man, and some matches we'll tell you all about a little bit later. I do want to mention about 2 or 3 of them. Southern Heavyweight title match, Handsome Jimmy against Wildfire Tommy Rich. Main big CWA World Heavyweight title match when Luthez, 6-time World Heavyweight champ, goes against Billy Robinson. And then a special added match you'll understand better when you see the entire show today when Jerry Lawler returns to the ring against Jimmy Hart. Let's call a handsome one in there. Tommy Wildfire Rich, your man, coming up Monday.
Woo, let's see, as I told you, Hansel's back, baby. When Hansel's back, nobody can beat him, Jack. I'm the champion. I've been celebrating, brother, all week. I've been rocking and rolling, brother. Hey, I just went over to the strip joint, man. I've danced with every strip in the joint, baby. I love it, baby. Woo! Tommy Rich gonna get out there. Hot stuff.
Handsome Jimmy, nothing like him, I'll tell you for a fact. I said a little bit earlier, I think when you see the entire show today, you're going to understand it. Jerry, you know I don't approve of it, but you didn't ask my permission. You're going to be back in the ring right there in the Gardens Monday night with Jimmy Hart.
That's exactly right. Thanks to the promoter, Eddie Marlin. I'm going to tip you people off. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what's going to happen. You're going to see that little weasel, Jimmy Hart, slap my face.
He did.
Now, I ain't taking that. I don't care if I have both legs broken or no legs at all. I can't whip a wrestler. I'm not trying to make any bones about it. My leg is not all the way healed yet. I can't beat any wrestlers, but I can beat you, Jimmy Hart, and you're not ever going to slap my face and get away with it. So I'm going to climb in that ring, and don't think you're bringing any of your stooges to jump me because all the rest of the wrestlers are going to be watching my back. It's just going to be me and you in there this Monday night, Jimmy Hart, and it's going to be all over for you.
It's in the Gardens right there. You better be there to see it. Okay, we're looking at Rick Morton in the ring, and we're waiting on the doctor, Bill Irwin, who is the former Southern Heavyweight champion. We've looked at you enough.
Did you say that jerk Lawler's going to be out here today?
Yeah, he's going to be our
Well, I
guest
want you
here.
to tell him we don't want him out here anymore, man. He's washed up. They want to see stars like myself and Bill Irwin and Killer Karl Krupp and El Mongo. Not him. So why don't you tell him to stay out of our business?
Why don't you just go out of there? You've already had your moment in the sun. Okay, Davey, let's get the official introduction.
One full 15-minute time limit match introducing from Nashville, Tennessee at 193 pounds. On the right of your screen, Rick Morton. And going against him from Duluth, Minnesota, 231 pounds, Dr. Bill Irwin. This will be a one fall 15-minute time limit match. Referee Jerry Calhoun.
Yeah, we had 2 important decisions on our titles, Davey. The Gilberts won from El Mongo. Where is it? Yeah. Couldn't find a bell here. The Gilberts won from El Mongo and Killer Karl Krupp, and Handsome Jimmy became again the Southern Heavyweight champion as he defeated Dr. Bill Irwin in a shootout match when that title was held up in there. So, Handsome Jimmy, the Southern Heavy, and the Gilberts. So, Irwin, you can better believe that Rick Morton. By the way, I got to tell you about Rick. You know, he went against Les Thornton, the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champ. Brother, I'll tell you what, Thornton knew he had been in a match. Thornton ended up winning and retaining his title. Full outcome of it. I'm not going to say he didn't win the match. He did, in fact, win the match. But Rick Morton, boy, take your hat off to him. This young fella shows in the junior heavyweight division. He's as good as it goes. Look at that move by Irwin, though. Sometimes you think of him being just a big slugger. But, boy, he went behind Rick, took him down, but Morton rolled him over, got right back up on top. Super goal.